How you doing? This is John, and welcome to John's Long Box. Today's another something a little different. I finally got AC installed in my basement, so I was able to take a bunch of boxes that I thought were organized but weren't. But the thing is, I haven't read these comics, or I put some comics in here so I could reread them. So this is me. I finally alphabetized a bunch of comics that I haven't or want to reread. So I thought I'd just go through a little bit. This is going to be hard to flip, so I'll just pull out some in the back. Okay, so I'm just going to go through fast, but I got some 5 Ghosts. I don't know, 100 Bullets. I read this, and then I figured what happened, and then I kind of lost track what was going on, so I'm putting 100 Bullets back into reread. These are comics that I was missing, so I put them in here. Comical, Airboy, more, American Splendor. So I'm just gonna look at these old Astonishing Tales. Kazar, these were pretty good. Astonishing Tales. Deathlock. I'm watching Agent of Shields, and they're up to first season, and they're up to Deathlock, the Demolisher. Avengers, Babushka, Bacchus. I bought a whole collection of these, like a full run for dirt cheap years ago, and I just threw them in here. Some Batmans that I was missing in my collection, so I filling out gaps. Some of these I bought years ago. Here's the new 52. DC was offering a special for the new 52. It was like everything DC was putting out for like $75 a month. So they did it for the first 19 months, and then after 19 I just stopped. So these are just gaps in my collection that I'm filling in. Keep in mind, some of these comics have been in these boxes for like 10 years. Battle Pope. Started reading it and I just lost interest, so I put it. If it's in here, it's in demotion. I got one box of like hot stuff to read. Black Ketchum, Black Road. The new Sandman, I thought I'd give it this because I just love this cover. Big Hero 6. Some old Johnny Blazes. Like I said, I bought a bunch of collections years ago from people, and a lot of the stuff, Black Kiss. A lot of this stuff is from that. Body Bags. Brain Boy. I don't even know what Brain Boy is. Okay. Look how old this is. This is Wizard Buffy. And I recently watched the Buffy the Vampire series, so I got the first season of the comics. And it's supposed to be it officially carries on the story. Here's a character that I've always hated, and here I am. I bought a run on eBay for like, I think I won it for like $10 or something like that. Some old Captain Americas. These I'm rereading. I threw them in here because I got these when I was a kid, but I was missing some issues, so I threw in some back issues to finish gap. This is from that new 52 deal. Captain Canuck. I just bought this because my wife is Canadian, and it's like season 5, so I got to get the first 3 seasons. This is Jamie Hernandez of Love and Rockets doing a non-Love and Rockets story. I don't even know what this is. I don't even remember getting it. And here's back issues of I bought a bunch of Cerebus cheap collections so I could read it. So here's Cerebus. They're not even bagged or anything. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, Cherry 3D. Miller. I can't read until I get issue 17, and I just can't find it. Code Prue. This is pretty good. It's an EMT in a world where there's like monsters. So some of her patients are vampires and werewolves and all the trials and tribulations. Danger Girl, more Danger Girl. I don't know what this is. Here's some good old Frank Miller Daredevils. These I read already, but I was missing a few issues, so I plugged up some gaps. Classic comics. This is probably going to be a showcase one of these days. Look at that cover. But I just bought some not just, maybe a couple of years ago. And so I wanted to read. Oh, this is amazing. Bring back me. Yeah, these Daredevils I already read. What a good comic. You get the gist. Daredevil. This I bought right after I finished watching Dexter. Haven't read it yet. Oh, it's out of order. Dark Ages. A friend told me to get this. I still haven't read it. Dark Horse Presents. Dark Horse Presents. Dark Horse Presents. If it gets too long, I'll stop at 10 minutes and I'll break this up into 2. Dark Horse Presents. Let me know if you're interested in this kind of stuff. Some Deathstroke, the Terminator, Deadman. I just got this because I love the cover. Okay, here's Dexter. I think this is based on the book Dexter Down Under, so he moved to Australia and started up again. Look at these old Doctor Stranges. These are wonderful. These are definitely me buying some old Doctor Stranges and then plugging up the collection. Look at that. Oh, gorgeous stuff. Amazing. Oh, so good. So good. I'll pull some Doctor Strange over here because this box is tight. This one I showcased. This is my first Doctor Strange comic. Is the one right after it. I love that. This was actually the first Doctor Strange I got in the mail. I remember specifically getting this in the mail. I love that cover. This was creepy. I remember getting this in the mail and getting so excited I ran to my friend's house to show him. You can see this is the original beat up copy. I know I'm going slow on Doctor Strange, but look at that cover. That's so good. There's more Doctor Strange. The Shadow Queen. If I don't get you, my gargoyles will. Now this I never read. So from here on, I never read these. I remember that cover so vividly. That cover I don't remember. Some good stuff, good comics. Ooh, Fantastic Four. Okay, this Doctor Strange goes on forever. I'll speed it up a little bit. Oh, that's a cool cover. Yeah, these Doctor Strange that I haven't read. Oh, 2 copies there. What is that? Oh, that's freaking creepy. Okay, annual. Now this is the third series. This is Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme. These I've never read. This I bought like a cheap run in some back issue bins. There was a lot of stores that had Adam Warlock. There was a lot of stores that had comics for like 50 cents or a quarter. I'll skip past Doctor Strange. This I bought because John Byrne. This is, I think, John Byrne's very first comic book art or something like that. Doomsday Clock. This was a surprisingly good series. I don't know why this is in here. I must have read the entire series except for that issue. I liked The Dreaming, so I got the reboot, but I didn't read it yet. I don't know what this... Oh, this is New 52. This was part of that bundle. Elf Quest I really liked. Never read these. The Luna Brothers I really liked. And Sarah Vaughn, she did Saga. You already saw these Evangelines. I put these in here. This is Ever After. I forgot all about this. This was after Fables. And I never read them. Just like I never read Wolf Among Us. I love these Ed Brubaker crime noir stories. These are so good. I went into a comic book store. I just moved here, and there's a comic book store around the block, and I went in there, and I've already ordered my comics like months in advance, so I just bought some Fantastic Four back issues that I didn't have just to justify the trip. And talking to the guy, I didn't want to not buy anything. I don't know what Faithless Farmhand. I just got recommendation, but I started at 5, so I can't read it. Feral, I don't know how this even got my collection. I have no recollection of it whatsoever. So you saw Fight Girl, I threw it in here. Firestorm, New 52. Some old flashes that are filling in my gap. Force Works. Oh, this is Marvel Comics Presents. This is in the wrong spot. Okay. This was a great series. Frankenstein. I love this character. Agent Fear itself. I put this Geiger until I find the first issue. Gen 13, Gen 13, Gen 13. What is this? Looks like Gen 13, an Ash Can edition. Gen 13. And then Ghosted. There's a million of these. I don't know. I have like the whole series. I don't even remember. The last issue of Ghost Rider. Some more Ghost Rider. After that, next series. Giant sized chillers. Look at that. Her name is Lilith. She is Dracula's daughter. Okay, giant sized weird secret art. GI Combat. GI Combat. Goddess. 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 The Goddamned. Good Girls. My Greatest Adventure. This is Bill Willingham. So I missed this. I started in issue 6, so I got to track down the early issues before I could read that. And then we got some old Green Lanterns that I just bought cheap in my collections. And then Grendel, number 3, the first series of Grendel. And here, I never buy CGC, so I bought this accidentally. So it's rated at a 9.4, so I don't want to break it open, but I can't read it, so it's useless to me. So I'll probably put it up on eBay. Well, I'll stop here. That's 12 minutes because the rest of them are in the comic book room over there. All right, so I'll stop here. Hope you like this. Let me know. Bye-bye.